The Action News investigators are on the case this morning as a local man does 3 years behind bars for stalking a woman. Now he's out of prison and he's suing his victim.
Yeah, Channel 7 investigator Scott Lewis is waking up bright and early with us today. He's been looking into this case and he's joining us now via Skype to talk about his investigation. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning?
Doing great. This is kind of disturbing.
It is disturbing, and it's really strange. It's something I've never heard of before. A guy comes out of prison and decides to sue the woman that he was accused and convicted of stalking. The woman in this case is a lady named Harvette Williams, and it goes back to about 2003. She said she was relentlessly stalked over a period of years by a guy named Kevin Gary. She said she just met him as a casual business contact, and he was pursuing her romantically. She had no interest in him. It went on and on and on. Finally, she goes to court. This guy is charged with aggravated stalking. He pleads no contest. They put him on probation. He keeps doing what he was doing. The next thing you know, he lands in prison. A couple of weeks ago, I get a call from Harvette. She says, Kevin Gary is at it again. He's filed a $100 million lawsuit against me.
Scott, all right. We all agree this sounds very bizarre when we understand how law works, and obviously with victims being put in this situation. Why does this guy feel like he has a right to sue her?
Well, the thing is, we all have due process. If we want to sue someone, we have a right to go to court. What the victim, Harvette Williams, is saying is, look, I feel like I'm being victimized all over again here. I'm being stalked again because now I have to answer this lawsuit. The question really is whether this is a frivolous case. He's suing Harvette Williams. He's suing the entertainment network. He's suing the city of Southfield, the Southfield Police Department, saying that his character was defamed because the E! Network did a documentary on this. Her lawyer says this thing is absolutely frivolous, and she thinks that this convicted stalker is flirting with danger because she has another PPO out on him. And the question is, if this suit is frivolous and he keeps contacting her with his court paperwork, is this another form of stalking? So it's going to be real interesting to see what happens as this thing goes through the court process.
You know, I just have to say, as a woman, the idea of having to go in a courtroom and be in the same room as the person who spent jail time stalking you, I mean, that's not a good thought.
Well, that's what she feels. She feels like this is not really about whether he was defamed. It's another way to get to her, to make contact with her. And she just thinks that this lawsuit should be thrown out of court. And here's the other thing. This guy, Kevin Gary, is representing himself. But Harvette Williams, the victim, the city of Southfield, the police department, the E! Network, they all have to get lawyers and pay them to go into court. If she doesn't pay a lawyer, then she winds up in the courtroom facing this man who went to prison for stalking her. It's really a strange case.
No kidding.
All right. Thank you so much, Scott Lewis. We look forward to seeing that report tonight.
Yeah.